This is Afternoon Sports Slay with the Queen, Micah K. Now remember, I'm doing this for the love of the game. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button and definitely hit that notification bell. Make sure you are sharing and commenting. Now, this is Basketball Wine Wednesdays. I told you guys, Basketball Wine Wednesdays will be back in full effect, okay? Still working on some things because I'm definitely going to be doing Basketball Wine Wednesdays, okay? Especially when it starts getting juicy and spicy. You know, that midway point, we get into that almost that January and February trade deadline. So lot in store. You know, the queen can't show her full hand, but I'm working on it, and this segment is definitely going to be on the podcast as well. Now remember, with Basketball Wine Wednesdays too, I do certain things as far as I highlight certain tweets that catch my eye. Okay, so Slayers and Slayers, how are you guys feeling about the Lakers? Okay, where my Lakers fans at? Where my true day one LeBron fans at? All right, do you feel, let's get into a Slay question really quickly. Do you feel at this moment in time the Lakers can win the way the team is constructed right now? Okay, so just, take a mental note as you see the team. Those who really been watching the Lakers, do you truly feel in your heart, where my Slayers and Slayers that love basketball, do you feel like this team can get the ring? Okay, can they get that championship ring? Now, right now, currently, the Lakers are at the 6th spot in the Western Conference standings. Their record is 15-13, right behind the Clippers, who are 16-12 in the 5th spot. All right, the Lakers play the Mavericks today. Mavericks are right behind the Lakers too, literally only like a game behind them. So the Mavericks record is 14-13. So too, the Western Conference is really tight, is really spicy. So you got to be on point at all times. And the Lakers have to stay consistent and get those wins. Let's talk about another quick update as well. Anthony Davis, who is a very key part to the Lakers, AD is still out with knee soreness and probably will miss the game against the Mavericks as well. Okay, there are 3 players I always keep my eye on. Okay, hear me out. Always keep my eyes on, all right, throughout the game to see their production. For me, that is Malik Monk, Talon Horton-Tucker, THT, okay, and Austin Reeves. Now, of course, okay, it's a team, it's a team sport, and as a whole, I always like to pay attention to certain things, go with the Queen's eye test and other things. If you have a truly good mind with basketball and high intellect, so it's certain things that I always look out for, and I might get into that and then I might not, because some things I like to keep in my back pocket, because I notice it's certain things that I might see that other people don't see. We'll get into that at a later date. Now, and the reason why I always pay attention to the others too, okay, Slayers and Slayers, because when the playoffs come around, it's going to be about how well the others perform. Now, what do I mean by the others? Shaquille O'Neal, one of the greatest, basketball players to ever play, Hall of Fame center. Now, he always talks about the others. You need the others to buy in to get that ring. What does that mean? Because we know with basketball, it is a team sport. You have to be able to buy in. You have to have that chemistry good. Everybody has to be able to gel together. All right. Now let's get into some trade rumors really quickly. Let's talk about it. Now, the Queen loves to cite her sources. This source is by CBSSports.com by Sam Quinn. Okay. So the Lakers trade rumors. Here we go. Ben Simmons, Jeremy Grant among targets. All right. But the Los Angeles Lakers faces obstacles to pull off the deal. Now, while the deadline is still 2 months away, trade talks are beginning to heat up. Okay, listen, they're giving us that juice, they're giving us that spice. Okay, it's getting ready to heat up league wide. And in Simmons' case, let's talk about it for the Lakers. It's more of a money issue dealing with Ben Simmons. Okay, make sure you guys flowing with me. We're talking about Ben Simmons first. So to reach the threshold necessary to acquire Simmons without breaking up their top 3, the Lakers would have to send out Talon Horton-Tucker, who makes $9.5 million, Kendrick Nunn, who makes $5 million, and a staggering 8 players who make the veterans minimum, okay, which counts for $1 million in 600, okay, it's $1,669,178 against the cap. All right, so we know that's a lot. That's if the Lakers would get Ben Simmons. Now let's talk about Grant, it talks about in the article, is far more attainable financially. The concern with Grant is that he is expected to miss up to 6 weeks with torn ligaments in his thumb. Now we know with the Lakers, even starting off this season, it has been a lot of health issues and a lot of health concerns. Once again, AD will not even play today. He will be out again with knee soreness. Now, trading for him would be a significant risk given the win now nature of the season for the Lakers. Okay, I'm going back to the article. Flow with me. Still, considering the finances involved in Grant's relatively clean fit as a stretch four on a roster devoid of forwards, he would be the far likelier acquisition of the two players. Okay, this is from CBS Sports and this is from Sham. All right, so the Queen cited her sources once again. So how are you guys feeling, all my Lakers fans? How do you feel about this? I like the Grant trade. Okay, it helps with the spacing on the floor. Once again, he is a stretch four, and good too for that nice defensive end of the ball as well. Now, before I let you guys go, I'm going to leave you with a few tweets on some of Brian's stats, okay? Because my GOAT, that's right, the King, LeBron James, he has been putting in that work. You see what he doing? True greatness, legendary. It is his birthday month, okay? So shout out to the King. So we gotta show respect and salute to him. So check out these tweets. Listen, when the podcast drop, there will be plenty of LeBron segments when the podcast once again and the live streams come. I told y'all, first of the year, be looking out that January and February. I promised you it is coming, okay? Now, I'm just giving you a taste of what's in store. Basketball Wine Wednesdays will be in full effect. You guys will see the Queen's beautiful face in the next upcoming weeks. All my boxing fans, I'm still gonna give you that boxing, and we gonna once again try to get in one or two football segments before the Super Bowl. Okay, so, and I gotta stay tapped into my boxing as well. Now, this is the Queen, Micah K. This is Afternoon Sports Slave. Remember, I'm doing this for the love of the game. If you are new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell. I'm out.